Aquarius, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you, and then we will focus on the events coming up for you in the near future. All right, let's start with your reading. Very interesting. Very nice, actually. Very beautiful ending too. What I see right away, Aquarius, is that you have options. Some of you are aware of it. Some others instead might not know about it yet. But there are people talking about you, looking you up online, trying to learn things about you, and perhaps even fantasizing to have a date with you. Right here we see that either you have them now or you're going to have them soon, but there are a lot of opportunities for romance. And I get the sense that you are hard to impress overall, especially at this moment in time, Aquarius. In a way, you are looking for perfection, not wanting to open up to anyone who comes your way. It has to be worth it, you know? You know what you want, and you are ready to be patient, not rushing to anything just for the sake of being with someone, not rushing to anything that you might regret eventually. Right here, overall, I see that you're going to have temptations, but you're not wanting to fall in temptation. Amongst all of these choices, there is one in particular that is catching your attention, one that is catching your fancy, Aquarius. This is someone you are perhaps watching at a distance. You're not wanting to focus on them too much, but when you can, you do look towards them, giving them the side eye, trying to see if maybe they're looking at you as well. Obviously, these metaphors are valid energy-wise as well. Trying to not invest too much of yourself in it, hoping that they are going to give you a sign of interest at some point. You're not closing the door on this person. You're leaving it slightly open just in case something comes in, but at the same time, I'm not gonna raise my expectations on it because, you know, it has to be worth it. Right here, you're definitely not revealing your feelings yet, at least. Also because you're still working them out yourself. Right here, I feel that you're just on hold, learning about this person and trying to see also what they're about to do. Because there is something there you feel might be happening between the two of you already energetically. But at the same time, you do not want to build expectations around this for some reason. You might be making it clear that you are in the room. I'm here. I might be interested or I might be not. Why don't you come find that out? And so there is definitely a very playful type of energy as well, which is, let me tell you, looking pretty promising anyway, because soon we are going to have this Two of Cups coming up. But what we see right here, right away, in the middle of the reading, the heart of the reading, is a lot of Pentacles. And I see someone here who is presenting themselves as stable, reliable, a stable partner who to actually do things with, you know, build things with. Now, this person initially comes up as the Knight of Pentacles. And what needs to be noticed about this energy, about this this message, is that The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. And sometimes you don't even know if they're moving. It's like when you see a plane in the sky and it's far and you cannot understand if it's moving towards you or away from you. But at the same time, there is movement. You just cannot pick up on that yet. Something is slowing them down. Maybe something related to the environment, life, previous attachments, or maybe something related to you and the fact that you're not really presenting yourself as someone available, someone interested, at least for now. Yes, that door is slightly open, but they don't know if it's going to actually stay like that or if it's actually open, because that little gap, it's really tiny. So nevertheless, this is definitely someone who has you on their mind. We see someone mature in age or energetically, someone overall responsible, a person who has a routine, who is committed, who's not afraid of commitment in general. This really feels like, with the King of Pentacles, someone trustworthy, reliable, someone who takes the challenge, and really goes for what they want. And you notice that about them, whether because in their appearance or because you know things about them. It's clear that they are this type of person, and that's why they stick out from the crowd. But their slow speed right now might make you feel like this person is not actually very interested, because you know that they are a go-getter. So go get me, come get me. And they're not. Some of us sometimes mistake slow speed with a lack of interest. And when instead someone wants everything immediately, we perceive that as real interest and perhaps love, passion. But this person has something different to them, something you haven't experienced yet in your love life, perhaps. This person is it's really stable. This is real stable love that could grow into something really beautiful if you will let it. And soon, the dynamic between the two of you is going to change completely. Two of Pentacles, change in dynamic, change in approach. You're going to be surprised at how hard this person is wanting to make you fall in love with them. Someone very consistent but not pushy. And I know that for some reason that it's confusing you, because you would expect someone who cares about you to be pushy eventually, especially when you're not moving at all. But in this case, you have something different. I sense, Aquarius, you usually don't fall in love easily. But this person is not turned off by it. They know this about you. Yet, they're here. They're fighting, and they will fight. You'll see them staying there, waiting for you to be ready, not going anywhere. Not throwing tantrums whenever maybe you're not available, or whenever they realize that you do not want to proceed as fast as usually people would like to proceed, Someone here is truly busy or acting like it. Whether it's you to not reveal too much of your feelings and interest, or them doing the same, this is something that is just very much temporary. There is a little game of chicken here from both parts, but what's important is that the interest and the connection is definitely there. And this person is thinking about you quite often. Now, this right here is clearly the turning point. The turning point that you were perhaps hoping for as well. Even though there has been a long wait to get to this point, your interest and feelings for each other haven't changed at all. There is some sort of underlying certainty that this is going to happen. As if in a way, energetically, you could see in the future, and you already know this is going to be beautiful, and that most of all, this is going to happen. And it puts your mind at ease, your soul at ease. But now it's the time to see it happening in the 3D world as well. There is love and passion coming up with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. Especially with the Chariot, I see that right before it happens, you're about to reach out a breaking point. Either you or this person. Is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? Let's pick up the pace already. So I do get the sense that someone is about to become a little impatient and anxious, but they're not revealing it. Not at all. Not at all. Not even 1%. There is an ocean of passion underneath the surface, but this person is really good at balancing everything, at balancing that energy in order to not make it destructive. And this is exactly the type of person that perhaps right now you were looking for. Things will be moving fast at this point, and the overall dynamic of this connection is so different from any connection you've had in your life up to this point. This is going to be an adventure, doing things together that you've never done with anyone else, saying things and hearing things from this person you've never heard before from someone who had a love interest in you. You're in for a very beautiful emotional chapter in your life, Aquarius. So let's look into how this Chariot is going to come in the near future. Let's see who's feeling impatient here. Who's going to make that first move? Let's see what you should expect soon and how it's going to evolve in the distant future as well. Is this as beautiful as it looks? Is this as perfect as it seems? Or is there something we have missed into this picture? Let's see then what you should expect both in the near and distant future, Aquarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future situation, I mean, it's so beautiful. It's the 10 of Cups. And this is already telling us that something amazing is coming your way. But I do sense that there is something you should know about as well. This is definitely a message that I keep getting here, and we need to look into it. It doesn't have to be a deal breaker, but it's something that I feel you should really know about. Nevertheless, the potential in between the two of you, this is family potential. This is living a lifetime together potential. This is feeling complete with someone. And we know how for you, it's not something that you usually find in people. I believe that most times when you get in relationships, you lose a piece of yourself in it. Whereas instead, this is enhancing your life. It's adding on top of your life instead of subtracting. But there is something right here that someone is not admitting right away.